Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Let's see. There was a 2Mac. Thank you. Very nice of you to say. Appreciate it. Nikki was here. Chris is here, I think. Maybe still. Hey, Maui, Tommy J. Jam, how you doing, Meow? Well, I'm imagining Jim's with you. And Mama Bear. Wow. Cool. And then if you guys weren't here for the new lighting deal, is it better where it's at or a little bit brighter? Which is better? I think maybe right in there somewhere. Chris is still here. I don't know what the sound is like. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Glad you could make it. It's just one of those big. I had the small ring light and it crashed and burned. So I went and got this one. Comes with the remote control. Press it, comes up on the deal. You can dial it in, and I don't know. And it goes different colors too. But I think we decided that this color was the best. But that, like I said, you don't want to see me. You don't want to see me too clearly. Hey Robert, how you doing? Did you already have the operation, or are you still waiting? I know. I think as of yesterday, I think, or the last time I looked, you still hadn't had it. You were waiting. Saw everybody though, anesthesiologists and all that. Either way, I hope you're well, Robert. Audio's fine. Thanks, Chris. Um, so I just put out a video this morning. I put out 2 videos like in 2 days. I amazed myself, and thanks for everybody for watching. Most of the stuff's fan. I guess that's what I don't know. I guess everybody's curious about everybody else and what their life is like here in Thailand. I have a extremely good time with my Thai family. So when we go out, it is that last one we went on the looking for the building, um, or going to look at the buildings. It that lunch was freaking phenomenal. I know somebody had said that 1,300 baht was, when I figured it out, it was like 250 baht a piece for that whole meal, and the meal was just it was really good, really good. So I don't know, what is that, three, six, $7 a piece or something like that. I thought it was extremely cheap. It seems like everything that we have. Hey Paul, how you doing? Here in Thailand, at least food wise, is. I mean, I've never once gone, oh my God, that's like astronomical. I'll never go back there again. Doesn't happen. Hey Andrew, how you doing? And I was just getting, I think I was right at Andrew's question or comment this morning on videos. I went over them. I caught up about half of them. I still got half to go. So if I didn't answer any of your comments and stuff, it'll be coming today. I'll be doing it. Let me turn my fan on. That 10-inch USB lithium battery fan is freaking awesome, especially when the power goes out. But I was right at Andrew saying that he had a good time. We were there like 4 hours. He said he thought at that meetup, and yeah, it was, I think, and it was great meeting them. Looking forward to setting up something again. We'll go have some coffee or something, Andrew. I got to get out. I'm going to the gym starting today again, so hopefully get back into that. I'm just feel like crap. I felt like crap the last couple of days, so I got to start doing something. So that'll be the starting point. And I don't know if Robert, did you get the operation already, Robert, or did you answer me? Let's see, maybe you did. If they let me go live before and after. Okay, so you haven't had it yet. Um, and I still got to get that done. But I am not doing that until I get down. I told you guys I went to the doctor and got that medication again. So now I will say I thought it was expensive, 33,000. Of course, I don't 33,000 baht, and that's for 3 months supply of my medication and blood tests and all the stuff in my wife's blood tests and her medication and all that for 3 months. Um, they pay like 85% or 90. I don't know. It comes out like out of that 33,000 that I paid for the 3 months, I'll get back like 30,000. So it's kind of like a little, oh, look, I have some extra money every 3 months. It'll pop up because I'll get it like the end of next month. Hey, Andy, how you doing? But yeah, so both times, and the kids did the. If you haven't had a chance to, let me go over there real quick. Um, I just released it this morning. What do we have? And 30 people have watched it already, which it says 7 out of 10 on my things because let's see on content, uh, over 235 and 245 on the last two videos. So that's actually good for good for this channel. If I did more videos, I'd probably get more subscribers. The subscriber count did go up to 1949, and and then when I checked this morning, of course, it was at where is it? It was at 1948. So we're still trying to break the 2,000 mark, or just the 1950 would be a milestone for me. We just can't get out of that 1940s. I don't know what it is. I think it is. Like I said, people want to. I don't think that there are a lot of people that are into live streams. I think they want to see videos of everyday life here and how much is the mango at the market and the tomato, which I am a big fan of, so don't get me wrong. But there's so many people doing that, I feel like I'm repetitive. But I guess people want to see different people do the same thing. They want to see me go shopping. They want to go see Chuck go shopping and Joe and and all that. But it is interesting because that's the way that I gauge stuff when I went to Costa Rica. Not so much when I came here because I was coming here regardless. It didn't make a difference. I figured I'd find out when I got here, but it was nice, and I like the drive around the moto vlogs of particular areas. I think are a good thing, and I know Chuck does the walking through, and so does Joe and all them. But even the walking or whatever, because when I decided to go to Cocoa Beach in Costa Rica, when I got there and then got my scooter, it was like I knew exactly where I was going, at least in the immediate town. Oh yeah, I remember this. I make a right here, and the store is going to be over here, and blah blah blah. So it does. I can see the value in that, and I might try doing a little bit more motor vlogs. But that 41, 42 degree Celsius temperatures are killer, man, out there on the bike. I'm glad you did, Mama. And the one that the kids did, and I say it in the little voiceover that I just released this morning, they did it all. My wife and them, I didn't feel, I was under the weather yesterday. I'm kind of a little bit still today. I think it's just, I just need to get out and move around. It isn't anything that I could say, oh, I feel like I'm getting the flu, or I just feel blah. I got to start doing stuff. But the one that I put out today on the car, that's her car there. That car is just freaking awesome too. The mechanic did us right on that. The woman cried like a baby. My mother-in-law said when she had to give up the keys and the and the car. She loved the car. And she one owner, older lady, and you can tell too because, like I said, when I drove it, the shocks or the struts or whatever on it, I mean, it wasn't a beat up car. She'll get a lot of use out of that. The kids will, both of them. But it was they did all the videoing, they did everything. They brought it back to me. I put it into the laptop here and edited what I thought and punched it out. They did a good job. You know, how you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe, of course, to all the channels that are coming on here. Paul's channel too. Paul's going to be coming, I think, shortly, right? This is the third time and only 300 this time. What did I miss? I missed something. Paul and Andy must be talking about something. Hey, Mike's, how you doing? Back in California. Wow, okay. You sent me a message, and like I said, he wanted to know. Mike wanted to know the bank that I used, how I transferred my money, and that kind of stuff. And anybody that's watching this video, by all means, send me an email. Come on the chat, whatever you want to do. And ask any questions, you know. And if I can't answer them, that's what this channel, I think, is pretty much progressing into what it's all about, is helping other people, whether they've been, like in Mike's, in my case, you know, we lost significant others, you know, that kind of thing. But just finding out about, you know, what does Dave know about visas, and what does, you know, Chris will chime in, or Robert Mack, or somebody will give their 2 cents, and you can get a little bit of information. Like I said, I would always check on it. The thing I'm looking forward, so anyway, to get back what I was going to say, anybody wants to know anything, by all means, send me an email, put it in the comments, come on the live stream, whatever you want, ask whatever you want. I'm pretty good about that. The only other thing that I am kind of excited about, and I've got to sit down and figure, is that 10-year visa. I really want to find out about that. That looks really interesting. Oh, that's right. Here I am saying going for coffee. I forgot Andrew is in Texas. I forgot about that. How long are you going to be there? 3 weeks or something like that? Or a month? My mind. What happens when you get old? Hey, Scott. Glad you could make it. Thank you, brother. What's Robert saying? I hope to show how simple knee replacement surgery can be on Thursday. I don't know, Robert. That last time I saw yours was different, but I'm not going to say anything. I hope everything goes extremely well. My cousin that had the two done at the same time, I just talked to him. It was his birthday on April 18th, so I call him every year, and I talked to him for a little while, and he's still recovering. And when I was there, he was still recovering. But it's really weird. When I saw the X-rays of the knees, it was really a weird thing. I thought the knee was gonna be a knee, and it's a flat plate with a deal on top of it. So when you look at the X-ray, it just shows a flat piece of metal into the bone, and then like a deal sitting on top. It's bizarre. I didn't think it was going to be like that at all. But he still he said the pain in the beginning was pretty good, but he said they got it under control. So, hey Ralph, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon to you. Glad you could stop by. Everybody that stopped by, and I'll drink a little coffee. But so I think that's what the channel is progressing into. More, it's always kind of been that way. More like just friends sitting around and talking about Thailand and whatever, who's getting what operation or whatever it may be. It's like its own little community. But hopefully, the people that are here, they like giving their input, their knowledge, learning something I learn something every time you know, I do any kind of research or watch another person's video. I find out about stuff. Scott saying hello to everybody. There you go, Scott. But yeah, so and I don't know we went and looked at the buildings. You guys kind of saw the buildings. I do have some other stuff. This is the one that's actually going to go in the backyard. I really measured everything off with the cousin was Toon was here yesterday, and was hoping that I could get the 5.8 by 3. Let's see if I can get 5.8 by 3 room in there. It's going to be a dark gray kind of stone looking color, and it's that 144,000, and that's delivered. Although they are going to, it's going to be maybe 5,000 more, about 150. They're going to put a door underneath the stairs leading out to the back. Originally, we were going to put a bathroom there. I don't see any reason for the bathroom. We might put one on the other side of the pool. My wife doesn't want, I guess, a bunch of people tromping through the house. Doesn't really matter to me. But that 150 is delivered and craned into place. They want like 40,000 or 40% down, which is about I think 60,000, and then 2 more increments or 3 more increments. It ends up that they get 10% when they deliver it. And that will be 45 days. We're probably going to order it tomorrow. I didn't want to order it when I was there. I wanted to come back here and make sure the measurements. I'm going to go ahead and pour another 8 inches of concrete on the top of what we have there. My wife wanted it raised up a little bit, and they said that the slab should be 8 to 10 to 12 inches, and it's only about like 7 or 8. Anyway, we're going to beef it up a little bit. Went over a bunch of stuff for him to do in the backyard. Finish the metal in between the fence all the way around. Probably paint the fence. I got to put a cover over the koi pond. It's getting a little too hot. It's creeping up onto where the upper part of the temperature that koi can live in, and they can live in a massive stretch of it. But I don't want to push it. And I got string algae too, but that's a whole nother subject. Let's see. Don't need a bathroom, just jump in the pool. Yeah, that's true. Unless I put that dye that everybody's always talked about for years that I've never seen. Of course, what was it in that Adam Sandler movie where they portrayed that was in the water park thing? What was it called? They did a couple of them. Anyway, hey Nicole, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Thanks for stopping by. So that's that one. And then we've been thinking about, I think it's just going to be, I'm budgeting money for these projects. And I'm going to try to stick to the budget numbers. And one of them is going to be the finishing the house, the building here, the fence, the painting, everything, be done with it. And then the trailer and everything that I want for the trailer deal, which I decided I'm going to get the nice one, the glamping type trailer, because the family can use it and we'll get a lot more use out of it, besides just me going out in the middle of nowhere and doing live streams like this. So anyway, they have these, if you can see, they're basically 3x5. It's 3x5 across the middle and 3x5 on each side coming out, and those are 2 bedrooms. And then it's got the observation deck across the whole top. And then what I wanted to do, as you can see it on the very bottom there, that's the part, that's the knockdown house part. And then I was going to have behind that to go 4 meters wide on each side, 5 meters in the middle, a giant master bedroom on one side. This would be what the uncle would, or the builders would build there. Um, on one side, a huge master bedroom. On the other side, a one-bedroom apartment with a little bedroom, a little kitchen in the living room, and a bathroom. And in the center section, a bigger living room, one bathroom, and then the back part, right underneath the 582, will be I believe it's three or four. I think it's 3 by 5 kitchen. But that's a big. It's like a, a normal house, and it might be pushing the budget. I'm budgeting in $1.5 million, and that's to do everything. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get what I want. But the luxury about building on the stuff on the back is I can have him pour the whole slab for all that stuff on the back, and just build what I need, which would be one bathroom and the apartment down the one side, because the apartment down the one side is going to be for the cousin that did the work on the wave. He has a motorcycle shop there in Ubon, and we're going to ask him if he would like to live there. Of course, he'd be living there rent free, running electricity, air conditioning. I can't see him saying no, thank you. I don't want to live like that. So I don't think it's going to be a problem. And then I'm going to have the 2 tilapia ponds, and I'm going to see if I can get him interested in trying to make money, or at least getting food for the family there. They have rice at the Yin Yang. I think they got whatever 50 rye or whatever of sticky rice, all sticky rice. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. Heard this is going to be a fantastic channel. Don't know who the guy is, but really a great looking guy with a beard. Looks very similar to Santa Claus. Just kidding. Hey Jay, how you doing? Glad you could make it. But so that's at least the plan. I could build it in sections if I have to. Maybe I put a roof over the whole thing, and then build out the apartment in the one bathroom. Then later down the road, put a little bit more. But I got to have a budget of some kind. So I'll have that, and then I'm still haven't I haven't decided. I got to get over to Rayong and see if I can still swing a studio apartment or condo overlooking the water would be nice, and then that would be all I'm gonna do here in Thailand, which is a lot. But Dave, are you building? Yeah, Ubon. It's about 3.5 hours from here, because they live on the other side of, coming from Surin, the other side of Ubon, kind of out in the sticks, which is what I want. We thought about making it real. It's going to be really nice compared to the area. There's nothing there. There's their house. It's basically all family land, completely all around it. I will, when we go on Saturday, I'll bring the drone and put the drone up, and I want to get an aerial view of exactly what the property is. And like I said, they've been, the whole family and everything. My mother-in-law, and I've said it before, is the kind of people that they are. You took care of her sister, is the one there. They're supposed to split the property. He said, you took care of mom. You take all. I just want one rye for my daughter. That's it. You take it. You take everything. And that just says the integrity of her and the whole family. And then them right back at you. Oh, well, Dave likes this pond over here. And we'll just give you 2 rye. Or whatever we would have said. They would have just said, well, we'll give you 3, whatever it would have been. So they've already done it. They've put the 2 rye, put it in my mother-in-law's name, who will put it in my wife's name. And I'll put it up, and we'll get a good view of that. There's already 1 pond there. I'll dig another one. We'll raise the land, and we'll probably put pylons. They said that, which I knew. If you raise the land, it takes a year for basically here in Thailand for the land to settle to where you can go ahead and build on it. Is their time frame. The lady at the place with the knockdown said, if you put pylons in underneath, 2 months. It needs to be 2 months concrete there. So what we'll probably end up doing, I haven't decided exactly. The lady said that if we ordered both of those, we got to talk to the uncle this weekend. So we'll probably wait till Saturday or Sunday to order if we're going to order them both. What she said was if we order them both at the same time, they'll throw in 3 air conditioners. She'll talk to the owner and see if she could get 3 air conditioners, which would be nice. I mean, that would completely air condition that knockdown in Ubon. So if we do that, I want to talk to the uncle because I want him to make money. That's kind of the whole point of the deal is to have him to do it. So if he says that he can build, a big Thai style, almost like kind of like Joe's house with the roof that starts high on one side and comes down, and then from the front he had the 2 bedrooms and the hallway and the kitchen and a little room and his room and whatever, that style of a complete cover, and then incorporate 2 bedrooms in the front, living room in the center, an apartment down one side and the other side. If he excuse me, if he thinks he can do that at or below, what that price is, I'll probably let him go ahead and do that because that way he's getting a little bit of all, of the pie, of the money going in there. And if I missed anything, you guys put it back in or tell me go back a little ways. Ubon is a nice town. There was back in 2017, and Ubon will be the next expat. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of expats there. It's a nice place. I don't know. It's pretty big. I don't know if people realize how big Ubon is, and Udon for that fact. But the place is out in Nissan for people to come and live. I think if it was me, like I said, I would be next to what I've got here, the water. I'm a water person. I like the ocean, but a lot of people like the slow, nice, easygoing living out in Nissan. Hey Jack, how you doing? Glad you could come by. New drone video flying over my place. No audio. So if you guys, do you have I'm gathering you have a channel. Go take a look at Jack's drone. I will. I don't even know if I'm subscribed. I want to check right now. Down here, go to channel. No, I'm not subscribed. No subscribers. Am I going to be the first one? Wow. Okay. And I rang the bell, Jack. I guess I'm your. You got 3 videos. I'm your first subscriber. So if you guys aren't subscribed, I don't have it up there anymore. Please go and subscribe to Jack channel and check out his drone stuff. Let's see. We'll go back and check on him. Let's see how many people. Hey, Ron John. How you doing, brother? Let's see if we... it shows you as having 1 subscriber now. All right. I'm feeling better. Okay, I'm caught up. So that's pretty much the gist with me. And then getting the trailer. The trailer is going to take... I should have the middle of next month. I've got to call him. I'll call him tonight. Hopefully I'll have the T-shirts or the polo shirts in about a week and a half. I got to still get my wife on it. It's been tough. We've had the kids. The kids just left last night at 10 o'clock. So what we'll do is when we deliver the car to Bangkok and then fly, I guess we'll fly home, we'll stop and take a look at, I want to make sure that the trailer's not a complete piece of shit. It looks well built. It looks like the guy knows what he's doing and what he put together. And I like what I've seen there. I like the extensive solar that he's putting in. That's one of the reasons I'm going to go with it. And it's just, he can stand up in it. We could put the 2 kids and got separate places to sleep and a bathroom and shower, and they just make it nicer. Won't be as trailer trashy as I would have liked, but it'll be okay. I'll still have fun. Let's see. House said saw a build where they dug for footings, drove pylons in, and then poured footing. That's what this house is built like, Ralph. I think we've got 20 over. I want to say they were 20, 25-foot pylons. They put those down, and then they put the big steel, and they put the footings right on the top of the pylons. That's why I emphasized to the brother when we were drawing up the house. I said I've been to two or three expats here, and all their houses are cracking, moving. You know, I don't want that, man. And I said, and these places weren't a year, 2 years old. You know, so they're getting stuff settling right out of the gate. This thing has been over a year now. There isn't one crack, one nothing on this whole house. It's definitely the way to go. Probably a little bit more expensive, but even on the place in Ubon, even if the brother or the uncle does the build as a Thai style house, I'll have them put in pylons. It just I don't like stuff moving. Let's see. Hey Ron, can you hear me loud and clear? All the old people in the room now, is that what the hearing deal is about? But anyway, so putting budgets together for that, pretty much done with that. The only thing that is up for maybe ish now is the condo. If I find one, it doesn't have to be nothing fancy. It doesn't have to be a 1 bedroom at this point now. Just a studio with an ocean view, someplace that basically me and Nitnoy can go to if we've got family coming around and they want to go and spend a week there. They can go do it, or friends, or whatever the case may be. We'll have that option, and I'll probably go once a month is what my plan is. If I do get someplace there, same thing as going on the camping. And if I do that, maybe I'll do a camping video for 4 or 5 days, every month or whatever, or maybe more, maybe twice. And then down to on a Monday morning early and stay all day Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and come home Friday afternoon. So it's still in the works. Hey, Tim, TNW, if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe to Tim. Would appreciate it. What's I was saying? That's right, Dave. We see how pouring slabs on the ground works or don't work in California. Yeah, true. And like I said, man, the work that he did on the foundation on this house is going to be. This house ain't moving. Put it that way. It's rock solid. I don't know what they did on Tim's. Tim's in here now. I didn't watch every one of Tim's videos. Maybe I should go back and do that. But I'm sure that I'm imagining he put pylons. Now Joe, I know, did not, but he supposedly, when we were talking back and forth when he was building, because we were both building at the same time. He's on a giant rock like behind me, so it's solid. It ain't moving. So he didn't have to. Everybody's saying hi to Tim. I haven't done any racing, man. I got to, every time I see Tim on there, I'm thinking about racing. I still haven't sent the information and got on the fishing trip either, man. I'm just slacking. And it's all me. I got to get on the ball, man. I finished that because I wanted this. Now I'm in heaven. Okay. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it they have. And I'll show you guys a little bit. They have these little ones too. Here's one. What's this one? Let's see what we got here. This is 169. It's pretty much the same as what we're putting in the backyard. Pretty much the same. This one's 300 and 334. And those are basically, I think they're still the, well, this one here, here's one for 579. Now this is what I considered to put up and be done with it there if we were just going to go. This deal here is the same thing with the three by 5 on both ends here and here, and then this here is a bathroom, and this here is a kitchen, and that all for right at about $500,000. I mean, if it was just like me and Nitnoy, I mean that would be more than what I would need, especially out there, and for the price, $500,000. Now I know that Craig, I think when Craig put up, and we drove by a couple of the wood ones. We didn't stop. We probably should have. The one like Craig did, and I told my wife, I think the 2-bedroom ones on those are about $1 million baht. And this one, this one's 579. The only difference is in the center section between the two is instead of 5 meters, it's 6 meters. Gives you a little bit. It's 579. And this one's 685. Now this one gives you the option of having a 2-story on the one side, and that's 685. And still 2-bedroom. I think the one side they're using as a bathroom and something else. But they have a lot of options. I like their style. My wife liked the other ones in the video. The first place that we stopped at, they look like freaking cartoon houses, and that's just to me. I mean, maybe it's because I'm a foreign. I don't know. And then that's basically the one that we want to put. And it's 582. So still just a tad over $500,000. But what? I mean, 580, and that's installed. Of course, you'd still have to have the land. You'd still have to have bought the land and then have the land raised or whatever. But if it's family land, and you're with a Thai person, then we just have to have it raised and whatever. But 582 that divided by 34, is that what it is today? That's 17,000. So I mean, I don't know. Especially if you're you just sold your house in California for, $800,000-900,000 or $1 million, and you come to Thailand, and you can build a place and have a nice little, livable whatever. Let's say if you put twice that into it, $1 million into something like Craig did on that knockdown wood house. I mean, what did it cost you? $50,000, and you're pretty much set. I don't know. It's pretty much a no-brainer for coming here to live in Thailand, at least for me. Let me look and give you guys my update on the gold now. Let's see what did gold do today. Went down just a tad. 32,270 a baht, and then the baht went up a little bit. It was 34.2 yesterday. It's 34.4 today. So that's the big update on gold. But anyway, this was where was it? It was on the way to Udon, to Tim's. Tim probably remembers the name better than I did. Yeah. Did you look at them, or do they look? You guys let me know. The video, if you've watched the video, the first place that we stop is, and my wife loved it. Oh, look at this one. It's like green and yellow. And the brownish ones weren't too bad. There was one back there. There was a big one. We never did get a price on it. During that same thing, we went across the street, which they build like bigger ones there, same company, and they had a big one. It was either 2 or 3 bedroom, a large kitchen, bathroom, observation deck, everything. It was big, and but it was we could only find the brochure went up to extra large, is not XXL, and that's what that one was considered. And the XL was 700,000 bought. So I'm imagining the XXLs in the neighborhood of $1 million. The wife will probably still get prices on it. She'll call them, but I don't know. But the smaller ones, they were too small, and they were, I don't know, they look like cartoon houses. I don't know. They did to be. YouTube is not reporting subs for. He has at least 3 subs now. Really? Maybe it takes a minute for him to catch up. I don't know. I don't know, Scott. I would have to. He hasn't been on. You have to pop on, or I have to scroll back on my phone to find out. But let's see. I forget the name of the place. It was 3.5 hours when we finally got to the place that did the ones that we're going to get, and then drove home. It was 3.5 hours from there back to Surin. It was an extremely long day for me. I got up at 5:30. We left about 6:30, and we got back at 8 o'clock at night. It was a long, grueling day, but the lunch was awesome. I'd do that every day. But it was hotter than the hubs. Boy, it was 42, I think. It was good and warm. But I was really surprised. Just a slight little breeze, and where we were sitting by the whatever that was, reservoir or ocean, or it was an ocean, reservoir or lake or river or whatever it was. I never really was. I wasn't sweating. I'm really surprised. Really surprised. You have no brain. Hey Bruce, how you doing? I was just showing the house. Bruce had also gave me some good insight. He had built a little place. He gave me some pricing, and I'm like I said, once we get on Saturday, I'll make up our minds, or we'll make up our minds on exactly what we want to do. The whole deal was having the place in Ubon is just a little. Well, maybe they grow weed there or ganja there when everything's legal. I'd show them how to do some indoor stuff, but for the most part, it's going to be a tilapia pond. Maybe I'll do some hydroponic stuff with the fish, aquaponics. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but mainly it's for them. For the family here down the road. This is something they'll have. And they'll keep. I know my wife. She won't even sell a freaking scooter that she's had. She ain't selling no property or anything that's being done here. So she'll keep she'll keep it, or the kids will, or whatever. They'll have. If we get a place in Rayong, they'll have that. They'll have this house. They'll have the one in Ubon, and they'll have mom and dad's house here in Surin too. So they're set forever. And then my wife with my last retirement, she's set until she dies. So it works out. So he's only showing one, huh? They don't like you, Jack. No, I show. Oh yeah, 1 subscriber, 3 videos. Huh. That is weird. I don't have an answer for anybody. I don't know. It's hard to. It's YouTube. You could go back and, well, damn you. I don't know. They have their own things. All of a sudden tomorrow, the 10 or 15 people in here that probably subscribed to your channel will pop up hopefully. And see, Robert saying he's subbed. Um, but anyway, and then just to keep Bruce, I kind of been toying with the idea of looking at the Harleys. But do you know anything about the bikes here? For some reason, the ones that I looked at, none of them have books on them. They say they have the import paperwork and all that, and I don't know what. I haven't checked into it far enough to see what exactly I need. But they say they don't. The 4 or 5 bikes that I looked at that I was possibly thinking about, there was a Dyna and one of the it was a couple of baggers, classics or something, and they had all the import stuff and they showed it, but they don't actually have the book. So I don't know if you know anything about that, but I sure don't. So I'm gonna have to check into it if I decide to do that. But after I did it, they were in the 400,000, 500, half a million, half a million bought, all the way up to a million. But the ones that I didn't want to spend any more than that, and I thought about it. I might ride it once or twice, and I'll probably just get parked. So. And I do like my Forza. I have no problem with it. Tommy sub 2. You can see Rob's. Oh, did Rob comment on something? Did you see Rob? Is Rob here? I didn't see Rob. Rob, are you here? Or is it only Ron? I don't see Rob. But maybe he just commented on one of your videos. I didn't look at any of that. Can see Rob's. Let me see. Video 5 days ago. Comments. Oh, Robert Mack, 17 minutes ago. I see Roberts, and you replied to him. New subscriber here. Cool. I'll have to come back and watch that video. But I don't know. They'll probably catch up. I imagine, Jack. Oh, that's what Rob was. Roberts. Okay. Now I got it. Now I got it. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I think you're right, Robert. I think they might lag a little bit. I mean, we think that they should be super quick and they're multi-million-dollar and they're Google and they're everything else, but you imagine their platform and what they have to put together for everything that everybody's doing on there all simultaneously, live streams and videos, and so I give them a little bit of a break. And like I said, I wouldn't know anybody that's in here right now if it wasn't for YouTube. So I'm happy with what I can get out of them. But I'd give them a day or two and see what they come up with. It was very windy. What kind of drone was it, Jack? What do you have? DJI or is it another brand? I'm gonna put up the link in case anybody wants to come, because I'm probably only gonna go maybe an hour, depending on if I hear the cousin here. DJI Mini 2. Okay, cool. That's what I think I might get. I don't think I'm gonna get the 3. I've got the Mini right now, but from what I understand, the only thing on the Mini 2, or the biggest thing that the 3 brought, was they did have a little bit better camera, but you're still shooting 4K with the 2, and the obstacle avoidance. And I'm not real great with the drone, but I don't put it in bad situations. So, well, and the reason is the 3 batteries that I have from my Mini will fit the 2. They won't fit the 3. So I'd have, if I bought a 2 second hand with the Flymore kit that already has 3, I'll have 6 batteries and everything that I would probably need. But I would like to have the 4K. The 2.7's okay for normal people like me, but when you're getting into some of that stuff, I guess it does. It looks a little better. Not a lot, but a little. All right, Andy, take it easy. Glad that you stopped by. Thanks. I appreciate it. And let's see. Okay, so went over the stuff we're doing on the house, getting the house done. The three are actually four things that are on the table right now. The least being the condo in Rayong is finishing the house, Ubon, a place in Ubon, and the trailer, and getting onto the trailer channel going. If you guys, I haven't went over there in a while. Let me go over there and see. Let's see what I don't know. Everybody's been hanging tough, which I really appreciate. As far as the subbing to that channel, that doesn't really exist. I mean, it does, but I think we were 40 some. Yeah, 40. Oop, there's my music. I haven't even done anything creative on that yet. 43 subscribers, still holding strong. 5 videos. So that's cool. So I'm looking forward to getting going on that. Let me take that down so I can see what I'm doing here. No, that's better. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. First trips, I know Ron wants me to come that way. I'm going to come that way, and probably go see Tim and make that even probably one of my first ones, or maybe on the way. I think that's kind of on the way towards you guys, and I'd like to schedule it when Craig's there and Jake's there, and then come and just. I know Craig's got room for me to pull the trailer wherever I want to, so that'll be cool. That'll probably be my first trip, and it might be a long one. It might be a week and a half or something. I'll just take my time. The biggest thing with, I really don't want to have to go out and buy a truck, but the shifting and the not having cruise control and stuff like that is really important to my knees and stuff, sitting in one position. Because it's nice when you got the cruise control and you can just a little moving your leg, back, it makes a difference to me in the comfort. But I'm gonna have to work on that. If you guys haven't for the T-shirts and stuff, and I've got everybody's name in here, go on the community tab in the on the channel. I'm going there now. Go on there and make sure that you're under community. There you are. Shows the sizes. That's chest sizes. I've said it a bunch of times. It goes up to 8XL, but I know it only goes up to 4XL, and that's 50, and it goes up in increments of 2. You'll see that going all the way across. So the 5 would be 52, the 6 would be 54, blah, 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 and get on there. Right now we have about 20, so I'll have about 5 or 6 extra shirts. You get the guy does a dozen and then gives one free, so I'm going to order 2 dozen. So I'll have 25, 26 shirts, and I think we've got about 20 right now. So I've got 6 extra ones, and I'm just going to order them probably XL and 3XL or something. Seems like most of the guys are big, and maybe I'll order a couple extra for me. But if you're not on that deal, please get on that. And I can go back and read them if you guys want, real quick. Let's see, 29 on here. I got Daz, Logan, Paul Munois, Gorgeous Thailand, Ralph, Brock, Randy, Walking in My Shoes, Robbie, Aaron, Tony, Nanette, Jake, Mr. Mitch, Ron John, Scott, Maui, Andrew, Mark, and Joe is what I've got right now. So if you guys didn't hear me call out your name, go to the community tab. I didn't see Jay on there. Robert, were you on there? Robert Mack? I don't know if Robert Mack was on there either. I don't think I did. But I think yours is 6XL. Okay. This guy that now Robert went to the other place. This guy's charging me. I think I can't remember if it's above 4XL. I think anything above 4XL he's charging me a little bit, 200 baht, $6 or something, which is not a big deal. But I like the idea he went up to 8. So I mean, man, and if a 6XL fits Robert, then I'd hate to see the monster that's gonna fill out that 8XL. He might even been to 6XL. He charged the same, and for the 7 and 8, he charged more. But if you can, Robert, go to the community tab. If not, I will try to remember that. But Jay, I didn't see you on there. USA. If you go onto the site, Jay, it actually shows you what I was reading. There's a picture of the shirt, and it says from extra small, or 3 small, small, medium, large, XL, XXL, 3XL, 4XL, and it goes up in increments of 2. Those are chest sizes. So the XL is 44, the 2X is 46, the 3X is 48, the 4X is 50, and then 2 up to all the way up to 8. So 52, 54, 56, 58. Put it in there, because then that way I don't get confused. Robert's I can kind of remember, but if you could, Robert, put it in the comment. But so if you go on there, Jay, I don't know what a large U.S. size would be, chest wise. All right, thanks, Jay. I just want to get them out there because like I said, these are all I'm giving them, and we'll find a way to get them to you if you're in the U.S., in Australia, in the U.K., wherever you are. Somebody will be going back there, friends of the channel, and they'll take a couple of shirts with them. I'll give them the money for the local shipping, and they'll send them out, when they get back. Like Mark is always going back to Australia, so is, Mark will probably be closer, but I still haven't met up with anybody else really from Australia that's on the channel. Have I? Maybe I have. So I haven't met Brock yet or anything like that. But probably an XL or 2XL. So that would be, an XL is a chest size of 44, and a 2XL is 46 a chest. So XL is 44, 2XL is 46. You'll be able to see it on there. It's pretty easy once you get on there. And I didn't see you on there either, Ryan, on the community tab for a size. Did you? I just read them off. I'll do it again just because. I got Daz on there, Logan, Paul, Gorgeous Thailand, Ralph, Brock, Randy, Walking in My Shoes, Robbie, Aaron, Tony, Simply Nanette, Gator. Mr. Mitch is a 5X. In case, I think you said that before, Ryan, that you were the same size as Mitch. Ron John, Scott, Maui, Andrew, Mark, and Joe. So if Robert, I know that there's 3 of them that we've been talking about right now, is Robert Mack and Jay. So And Jack, I haven't either. We haven't met yet either. We haven't, have we? I don't see you on there either, Jack. So if you go to the community page, put it in there because I'll probably stop. I probably won't order a third dozen. And there was 5 or 6 shirts left, and we've already talking about Robert back and Jay, and if Ryan wants to get one, there's probably only going to be 3 left. So maybe I will order 3. I don't know. I'm at this point I might just take the baseball ones, which are, let's see if I can find those here. The one with this one, I think. Yeah, this shirt here. I might just leave it like that because just trying to get my wife to sit down with me and order them, let alone try to change something on it. I think for this first order, I guess they'll be fine. This was the one I wanted, only from the middle of the chest up. I thought would be a better one, but maybe next time. So because it's hard, man. Like I said, the kids were here. Everybody's trying to go out and have a good time, enjoy them, and they're all excited. They got a car. The daughter drove. All she did was drive the car. They went everywhere that they could possibly think of, which was good because that's why I wanted the car to stay here. I was even hoping that they would come back again for a long weekend or something and her drive around Surin here before she takes it back or before we bring it to Bangkok. I just don't want her to get. I mean, that Bangkok traffic's pretty intimidating even for somebody that's been driving, you know. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Same shirt as Mitch, but much better looking. Well, if you would, go to the community tab if you're on your computer and put in there 5XL under on the community, and then I'll add it to the book and get them ordered. Thank you, Jake. We're with you. Cool. I seen my name. You seen it on the community tab? Really? Let me go back and look. Did I see it? Let me refresh it in case you just did it. I got Daz, Logan, Brock. I don't see you, Robert. Howie. Oh, there you are, on the very bottom. 4 minutes ago, 6XL. You're on there, Robert. You're all set. I didn't see Jay. Did you say you were at it? You were at it. I didn't see you. Did I not? Oh, there you are. Okay, there's Jay. 2 minutes ago. And Joe's sandwich in between them at 2 months ago. That's how long I've been jacking with this thing. 2 months. I got to get. Maybe I'll get with her today. Maybe I'll call her at work. It's just, and she's busy at work. They're trying to cut. It's really weird. They get early retirements at NT or TOT or whatever, and they don't replace the people. If they retire early, it's not like, oh, we're pulling him out of here, but we're going to give you Bob. No, they operate with one less person, unless it's to the deal where they just absolutely cannot work. So they just double and triple all these people's work. It's really weird. It doesn't seem right to me, but she tried to explain it to me. Forget it. I ain't got a clue. I'll end up getting in an argument. Yeah, I think those are well, Robert, a 6XL would be, what would it be? It would be 52, 54-inch chest. Does that sound close? I don't know what sizes those are. I'm imagining they're Asia sizes, but that would be a 54-inch chest, a 6XL. 3X large. Yeah, because like the shirts that my wife gets me, this one that I have on right now, and I think it's from Thailand, but maybe they're American sizes because I wear 3XL in in the shirts that she gets me, all the black ones that you see with all the different writing on them. That's the same as U.S. companies? Okay. Um, I had that happened to me. Yeah, did you? Yeah, I don't know. It didn't make no sense to me, Ryan. I'm going, holy crap. What kind of, I mean, I understand it's government owned. I mean, they want to make money. Their medical and everything has been fantastic. I got no complaints. But when she told me that when they put him out on this early retirement, that they just, you know, they don't get anybody else. I'm going, she's overloaded now. So I don't know. I guess when it becomes, she doesn't have to work. That's like I said, but it's like a second family. There's no way. It'd be like her leaving her mom and dad. Ain't gonna happen. But, and I'm trying to think if I did I put it in there? We've been over an hour now. But I'll hang for a little while. I'm not doing anything. This was one 3 days. I think I'm going to start waiting 3 days because I think every other day is getting to be too much. I'm staying hydrated. And the light and stuff, everything looked good. I didn't know it had these, so I can turn it way up. Is that better or worse than somewhere in that neighborhood, I guess? I think it looks good right there. You guys can let me know. Joyax. Did I get it? I think I got it right, Joyax. Maybe I didn't. Good morning to you. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Appreciate it. Everybody's saying hello, which is always nice. Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't go and check it. Let me just see real quick here. Speed test. Where is it at? What is this one? Oh, that's a crappy one. We don't like that one. 610. Let's see. This one. Okay. Let me pull it up. Let all the advertisements come up. And then let's share the screen. Where are you at? Come on. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Speed test. You guys see that? Okay, so let's go. Let's see. Ping was 14 and 16, 15, 20. You can see a change in there. I don't know what the first one, the immediate ping was 14. Now it's between 14 and 20. 554. And now on the upload, it looks like its ping is in that 14 to 20 range, and it looks like it's going to be about 400, maybe 353. So what do you think, Ryan? What is that? Good, bad, or what? Oh, your digestive system? I thought maybe you were talking about that. Ryan was good enough to come on the other day after the live stream, and we kind of farted around with some of this stuff here, and I haven't had any problem this morning having it plugged in that way. I think I ought to just bypass this router and plug it directly in, but I'm not going to mess with it because it is working. But it seems like that's That's fairly good, right? I mean, oh, now it's one away because I don't pay for it. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. I'm sure that she does. That's great. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know that's right. I forgot you were getting over not feeling well. Then every time when especially when I went out there, man, it was so good too on that. If you saw that plate of those freshwater prawns, um, and the best thing about being with a bunch of Thai women, well, the bad thing is that they eat unimaginable amounts of food, but I don't have to peel anything. Everything got peeled for me, deveined, and ready to go. And they were absolutely cooked to perfection. I don't know if people are cooks or consider themselves could cook chefs. I don't know, but if you don't cook stuff right, certain stuff, lobster being one, shrimp being the one of the others, they just turned into a piece of chewable rubber, and they cooked them to perfection. They were absolutely awesome. They were the last thing to come out of the kitchen, and the food was great. If you guys don't, if you don't watch the videos, go into the middle of the videos between the knockdown houses and the lunch and look at the food that they brought. It was awesome. But it's kind of scary, like with food poisoning stuff. But I've been lucky only once here in Thailand, once on the plane 6, 7 years ago, and I eat a lot of pretty much anything. The worst part about it, I was talking to Ryan about it, was that I knew it. I knew what it was. I knew exactly what got me sick, and I ate it anyway. I knew it was borderline. Something wasn't right. Old, you know. Just stupid enough. Just stupid enough to go ahead and eat it anyway. Um, all right, guys. I think we're down to 13 people. It's been an hour and 12 minutes. I think I'm gonna go and see what the cousin's gonna do. I got to get over to the gym today. I got to get out and make sure. I should go get a battery in the Forza. I might do that right out of the gate. Take it over to Honda, see if they can put one in real quick, um, and go from there. Let's see. I have to go over to my. I already move some stuff. In case you guys don't know, both my intro and my outros on the live streams were made as a gift to me from Richard at Richard Travel, which is an awesome guy. Hopefully, if you are watching or catch occasionally these, Richard, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hi to Richard's mom if you're out there. And everybody else, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please think about it. It doesn't cost anything. And maybe you get to meet some new people. Hang out. I know some people don't get into the chat. I never did in the beginning. Eventually, something will click in your brain. You'll go, I want to ask about this. By all means, put it in. I'm not against anybody. Don't have to agree with me. Don't have to do anything. I'm not, as long as you're not nasty or, offensive in any way, you can come say whatever you want. But I want to thank everybody for coming. All the subscribers, you guys are freaking awesome. And thank everybody. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're at. And I'll go ahead and get out of here, and I'll catch you on the next one.